Welcome to Trading Lounge and the Bitcoin report for Monday the 23rd of August, and we're going to have a look at the bullish count and the bearish count. I don't have a particular view or feeling for either of them. I think they both present good cases, and as I've always mentioned, I'll just be looking for a classic trading levels pattern sitting on the 50,000 here, so I would want to see a pattern like this. Or I'd also need to see, before I turn, solid bullish, I would also need to see the structure as well, in that it was presenting a bullish structure past the bearish count, and we're going to look at that today as well. With this particular count here, we can look at, well, from the top is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That presents a good case for wave A, and then an A and a B and a C wave here for wave B. Between wave B and wave C, this is where it becomes interesting, because there would be 5 waves in this move, right? The second thing is that we can't have wave 3 the shortest. So if this is wave 1 here and that's wave 2, and I think that most Ellioticians would agree on that. Now this next move here, we could count it as a third wave, but it would be shorter than wave 1 here. Or we could count it in our bullish count as wave 1 and wave 2 and keep building to the upside. But let's take for a moment that it is wave 3. So we've got wave 1 here and wave 2 here and wave 3. Now wave 3 can be shorter than wave 1, but that means that wave 5 needs, this fifth wave here needs to be shorter than wave 3 here. So if we see wave 5 here be longer than wave 3 here, then we'll go, well, this can't be the count. So looking at it here, that what I've just mentioned as the A wave down the bottom here, the A, the B and the C wave here, you can just visually see that wave 1 is longer than wave 3 here. In fact, from this low here for this little yardstick moving up here to roughly the 55,000, that's the length of wave 3. So if we see, for instance, that, or kind of understand that we're going to be taking out this top here, then it's going to leave wave 3 shorter. So then we can rule out that, this count of wave B being here. We could also look for a different type of count for wave B, but in this particular instance, we would negate that particular move there. So that's one way of looking, another way of looking at it, I guess. Let's just move in and look at the count for this bearish count. Once we've done with I'm calling wave B the bearish count because we'll be looking for wave C to move lower at that point. This is also I try to look for different ways to count things and see if they could actually fit. So in this instance here, we could look at wave 1 here and 2 here and 3 here and 4 here, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. So just a little 5 waves up here, because the 61.8% is roughly at the 51,100 sort of area. So this is a bit of a long shot, and I don't particularly like it because wave 2 is complicated and wave 4 is simple. Normally it's the other way around, but we can't rule it out. Like I said, I try to look at everything from different angles, and I try not to let my opinions get in. I just try to use my experience and my skill. So look, it's a possibility, okay? So no need to throw anything just yet. Let's have a look at, let's drill in a little bit further. So in this instance here, we can look at the whole move up here with wave A and B. Doesn't make much. Or wave 1 and 2 here, and 3 here and 4 here, and then all of this here, this all counts as an impulse wave up through here, so we'll look at that. So if that's the case, then this wave C or B could end up being a little bit higher here. So once again, if this wave 3 is shorter here, that may be the fingerprint, the DNA of the market kind of thing, the footprint, fingerprint, RNA, whatever you want to call it. So the wave 3 here may even be shorter than wave 1. So we'll watch out for that too, okay? And then this will be wave 4, and then wave 5 coming in here, maybe even shorter still, and pulling down at that point. So we need to watch out for that as well. I mean, if this is the length of wave 1, normally you would see wave 3 be, nice and be longer than wave 1. The length of wave 1 plus another 60-odd%, so we'd see it up here. So that will also be sort of interesting as well. There's a lot to discuss at this level, and we also need to understand too, like 5 is the second strongest number, and normally the group 1 above and the group 2 below here, minor group 1 and minor group 2 here, they will basically be this will become the support. Now you can see all all this price action across here, that will act as support, and going up through here of 1, 2 and 3, that will act as resistance. So it should pin it to this particular number. If it's going to be the third of the third of the third here, and it's going to really power on through, well then it's just not going to stop here. But it's interesting because the market doesn't have to stop at a level. It can just go straight through and never come back, or it can hit a level and then come back, and never come back to it. But if it's going to spend time at this level here, there's only really, I just keep it really simple, there's only 3 patterns that can really, occur within the space. And so they're the patterns that we'll be watching very closely, of course, the trading level patterns. So that's at that point. So before we go and have a look at the tick chart and have a look at a bit more detail on this, let's have a look at the bullish case. So this is just the daily chart, and this will offer us a bit of an expanded flat here. So wave 3 here with an A and a B and a C wave here for wave 4, and then moving up here for so on. Now you could also probably put the case forward, not a very good case, but obviously this wave 1 and wave 2 is not such a good case either. So even if we put wave 4 over here on this particular low here, just for example, and looked at this as wave 1 here and A and a B and some sort of WXY thing for wave 4 here, for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 down, and we just imagine we had this here, well, it wouldn't make any difference to the bullish count, because we still look at this as wave 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 to the upside. And this here is an expanded flat correction here. There's a good case for that because we see it in the minors. This is Mara here. So we've got the A wave here, the B wave here, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and the C wave here. I can't tell you if this is going to be bullish at this point. It certainly looks like it. If that top gets taken out here, then that would be a confirmation that we're bullish at that point. And that would be the same for Riot as well, and GBTC as well. They're all in the same boat. So if they all make a new high here, because we can already count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up here, so beyond that we'll send it up much higher at that point. So, but my point here is that this instance here, presents a case for that, and the same with Grayscale as well here. So we've got this A wave here, B wave over here, then 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 down here. Now, like I said, if it makes a new high here, which is pretty close, well, and this is a little bit different here because low here to this point here, right? There's 5 waves in that move there. So this is a little bit different, but I'm just sort of focusing on this initial top over here. This is pretty much the same as Riot as well here, but slightly different in this case. So here we can count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here for this. So an A wave, a B wave. So yeah, look, there is a case for having wave 3 over here. So don't just throw it out, the baby with the bathwater and all that sort of thing. I say because opinions are useful, but they're probably more dangerous than useful. I think just being open-minded and just keep gathering evidence, and we all have our ways of developing enough confidence to put some money in the market. And like I said, I don't know if the market's going to fail for this area here. We may even pull up. This is really all 3 of those open and closes through here all together there, and they all run through here. So that's really the the area that would be the resistance at that point, really, and that brings us pretty close to the 78.6, the square root of 61.8% there. So that's kind of more realistic at that point. So wave B can go up higher than this, but we would have to work out the wave count that would take us that high. So yeah, I'm not bearish or bullish. I have $250,000 sitting on the line here, so I'm not taking it lightly. So not just being an analyst, or forecaster or commentator, so I'm in this with you. So it's important to me. So on the bullish count on the intraday, we can go in and have a bit of a look at that as well. Like I said here, if we're not happy with this wave 1 and 2 here, it doesn't really matter. We could always use this as wave 4 low and look at this as 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 building to the upside. So this is how it would look at this particular point in time here as 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 here, and then 3, 4, 5 for the third wave, fourth wave and fifth wave here. Okay, so we can go to the tick chart and just have a look at that. I think I maybe have even got that on, just check on here. I think I had it on the 15 minutes to be check on that. It's okay, I won't need to go there, but it's alrighty. Okay, so let me just fill in some dots here for this. Going to look a little bit different on someone else's chart. Sorry, I should have used the other things here because IG closed over the weekend to redo their platform and things, so that looks a little bit different. So I will just bear with me a second. I think what I've done with that here, 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 here. Okay, sorry about that. So this is what it would look on bitmap, which is a bit more. So 1 and 2 here from that low. We've got that 5 waves up there. We've been counting for wave 3 and 4 here, and then here is 1 and 2 here, and 3 here, and then a triangle across here for wave 4, and then up for wave 5. And we can see here so far that it does appear to be an ABC pattern here for the time being. Yeah, I mean, all we need to do go high now is take that top out here, really, just in case there's something weird going on here. So what we could say is that we will be going higher if we take that top out there. Okay, something like that. Then they would have wave 1 there, and then we can come back for this wave 2 here for this, and we'd build up here as 1 and 2 maybe. I need to check on that, but could be 1, 2 to here, or 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. I'm not quite sure. It looks like a 4th wave here, so a 5th wave to move up to this point. So that's a bit optimistic here for that. Be something like that here for that, and that for that. Yeah, so taking out that top there would be, come back to here, would be taking out that top here. So it looks starting to look good here. Or even in fact, all it really needs to do is take out this top here. Just needs to take out that top, which it kind of has really, but let's just wait for a clearer view on that. Because if this is the A wave here, and the B wave and the C wave here, then taking out that B wave makes that a bullish corrective pattern here at that point in time. So yeah, so even though I've counted them up like this, we can we could count this up here as wave 1 and wave 2 here, or we could count it up as, copy this here as wave 1 here and 2. It's all the same thing. It doesn't really matter that much at this point in time. Okay, so the point is that we have 5 waves here, and we have a corrective pattern here that's starting to confirm itself. But it would be nice just to see a nice kind of thing that would be something like that. There'll be a bit of a struggle at the 50 there, of course. But that's about it, guys. So I'll leave it at that. There's the bullish case and the bearish case, and it's still too early to tell, in my humble opinion. But I have to say the bullish case is looking is looking quite good. But we do need to see certain price points breach, like that 55,000, or a stronger wave count, and so on. Alrighty, I'll leave it at that. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.